Call hello in Yahweh by Hashem HaMashiach Yahweh Shai. This is your fellow servant Tazawar back with another lesson. First, I want to start off by giving all glory, honor, and praise unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, whom rule well, and from whom we learn His truth. Shalom to Yakim that are not in GMS, but are pushing likewise doctrine in spirit and in truth. And to you Akim and you Akwath, you brothers and sisters and you speckled birds, listening and learning abroad, to you I say Shalom. If you've been listening to some of the other brothers' channels, recently the elders have put out a PSA about agents infiltrating the organization, infiltrating the camp. So I'm just going to read a couple of scriptures, all right, concerning, as a response, we'll say, to those videos, because here at GMS, as much as we loathe and hate this kingdom and our current situation, and we ready to get the fuck out of here, we do not promote violence. We do not promote moving in carnality or in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? We want our lick back just as bad as everybody else. But nobody wants their lick back more than Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. All right? And the scriptures say that he tread the winepress alone. So by his hand shall we get our vengeance. Okay? We can't do anything until the appointed time anyway. All right? And we will be full aware from when we leave from the state of fishing and move into the state of hunting. Me speaking as a man, I just have a feeling, and I believe the scriptures confirm that we won't be hunters in these carnal bodies. All right? That will happen after we return down from being taken up in the chariots. All right? And we given our celestial bodies. But let's get right into it. Okay. Let's go to the book of Psalms. All right. Chapter 27 and verse 14. And it reads, "Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord, Yahweh." All right. In the NLT, it says, "Wait patiently for the Lord. Be brave and courageous." Yes, wait patiently for the Lord. All right. Again, as I've stated in the previous video, we were not placed in the situation that we currently are in by chance or circumstance, happenstance, whatever you want to call it. The reason we are in our current state, and we cannot get out of our current state, because many men have tried. All right, your Garveys, your Marcus Garveys, your MLKs, your Malcolm X's. All right, your Panther parties. Um, your W.E.B. Du Bois's and your Booker T's and all of that. Right. No man has been able to change our status in this country. All right, we are still on the bottom. And it's going to remain that way because the scriptures say that we will go from the head to the tail. And that's just what the fuck it is. Plain and simple. We were put in this situation by a heavenly power, and by a heavenly power we will be delivered from this situation. All right. The book of Isaiah talks about Yahweh Shai, or the right arm of the Heavenly Father being mighty to save. All right. And that is Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. All right. So let's go move forward in Psalms to chapter 37. All right. It's going to say the same thing, but Jake, you niggas is hard-headed, so I'm going to beat the point. This is Psalms chapter 34, Salakia 37, chapter 37, verse 34. It says, "Wait on the Lord and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it." All right. In the NLT, it says, "Put your hope in the Lord. Travel steadily along his path. He will honor you by giving you the land. You will see the wicked destroyed." The wicked have not been destroyed yet. All right, Akim? And you can't beat Esau with his own blessing. I don't know how many times the elders and the brethren have to go into that. I mean, the scriptures do say, "Surely oppression make a wise man mad." Right? And when you first come into this thing and you get understanding, you're supposed to be angry. But the scriptures tell us to be angry and sin not. All right? Well, you may say, "Oh, well, we ain't breaking none of the laws." You trying to upset prophecy. All right? And if any motherfucker in the camp, whether you in the camp or you affiliated, has problems, take issue or offense with what the elders have passed down, then get the fuck from around us. All right? Believe me, like I say, the brethren, everybody mad. All of us are upset. But we ain't even at the height. We not even in the heat of Jacob's trouble yet. So shit gonna get real. But you can't beat Esau with his own blessing. You can't. His birthright was the sword. So for you to think that you finna go down to the local gun store and arm yourself to the teeth, right? And you just finna mow down thousands of people because look, this man got a military, he got drones, all right? And then you're gonna have to compete against the militia. It ain't gonna happen. What you do in your private life, You know, that's your business. But keep the ministry blameless. All right? We not affiliated. And another thing, we not affiliated with any other philosophy. All right? We don't subscribe to any philosophy or any rudiments of the world, any worldly knowledge. And we definitely don't partake in any other spiritual knowledge, so-called spiritual knowledge. All right? The scripts is it. Point blank, period. All right? We don't rock with the Christians. We don't rock with the Muslims. We don't rock with Kemet. You know what I'm saying? We don't rock with Judaism. All right? What we teach and preach is adverse to all of those ideologies, all of those gods, all of those philosophies. All right? Plain and simple. But again, this verse say, at the end of the verses say, I'm started in the middle of the verse. I'll just read the whole thing. It say, wait on the Lord and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. Well, our land being run down right now, right? It's being trodden under Gentiles because their time has not come to an end yet. It's just starting to heat up. The controversy is just being set in the earth. But remember that what's over there now has to be destroyed. Those people are not just going to be moved out of the way and then we just going to slide right in. No. That land has to be destroyed by fire and then rebuilt because it's defiled. Okay? When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. And the wicked are not cut off yet. The earth is still in their hand. Salakia. Pursuant to the book of Job, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. They still the shot callers. All right. Let's get another one. Let's get the book of Proverbs, chapter 20. And verse 22. Say not thou, I will recompense evil, but wait on the Lord, and he shall save thee. All right. Yahweh Shai is going to save us. All right. Yahweh, through Yahweh Shai, is going to save us, man. So all that other stuff, we don't give a fuck about it. That's carnal shit, man. And speaking on carnality, let's go to 2 Corinthians, the 10th chapter, and verse 3. All right. For though we walk in flesh, we do not war after the flesh. All right. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through power, through God, to the pulling down of strongholds. All right. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach. All right. The scriptures also tell us we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but principalities, dominions, and spiritual wickedness in high places. Spiritual wickedness in high places. All right, that's what verse 4 is talking about, man. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. All right, but we pulling down the strongholds. It says, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds. That means all the false images, all of the wicked philosophies of the world, the misinformation that's been passed down from generation to generation, all the other religions that have a stronghold on our people, those are strongholds. All right, that people can't let go of white Jesus or Christmas or Easter, Halloween, Christianity, all right, Islam, Buddhism, whatever. Science, falsely so called. All right. The moral compasses that's set forth by the wisdom of this world, those are strongholds. What's acceptable in society. All right. Because, hey, some of the ways of the Heavenly Father, man, that shit is hard. All right. And it may come off as abrasive, but that's just what it is. All right. He tells us his ways are not our ways. All right. Verse 5, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of Yahweh. All right. All of those things I just mentioned. And people be proud in their folly, man. Proud in their folly. But we understand this ain't for everybody. Everybody wasn't given the eyesalve to see. In your spirit, you know something's off. You know something is wrong. But if you can't hear the voice of the Heavenly Father, then ultimately you ain't of the flock, man. Anyway, let's get one more. Let's get Philippians chapter 2. All right. And speaking on folly, being seen on social media, holding firearms. All right. Swords or whatever. Right. At the gun range. Do that shit on your own time. All right. And definitely don't associate. GMS doesn't promote any of that. That's folly. All right. And it's vanity. This is the book of Philippians chapter 2. And I started 14. Do all things without murmurings and disputings. All right. Without disputings. That means if an order come down from the top, follow that shit. And shut the fuck up about it too. That ye may be blameless, all right, and harmless. The sons of God, without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, all right, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. Okay, let me get that in the NLT to make it plain. All right. So that this is I'll go back up to 14. Philippians 2 and 14. Do everything without complaining and arguing. All right. The point is 5. So that no one can criticize you. Live clean, innocent lives as children of Yahweh, shining like bright lights in a world full of crooked and perverse people. All right. That means if you're going to talk about it, you got to be about it. But the goal is to keep the ministry blameless. All right. Because ultimately, you could offend a brother or whatever, or any man. But if you are doing something that's going to cast the evil light on the ministry, all right, perverting the gospel, then you are antichrist. All right. Anti-Hamashiach. That means you adverse. Okay. This is why Yahweh Shah referred to the Pharisees and the Sadducees, all right, as devils. And told them, you are of your father, the devil, Satan, right? You are of your father, the devil, man. Devil mean deceiver and Satan mean adversary. All right. And we know his watch list. All right. We know it's what you call that shit? Domestic terrorist list. All right, whatever. And the eye in the sky. Yeah. But you ain't gonna upset prophecy. Some of us gonna be martyrs. And that's cool. You know. But the prayer is for us to make it to the end. Endure until the end. You know, Yahweh Ratazah. Because it's going to be an innumerable multitude that get to be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, man. And all you niggas that done took payoffs, all right, or made deals, backdoor deals, side deals, you know, preaching against the name, against the gospel, all right, not warning the flock, y'all are agents too, whether you know it or not. And you're going to be dealt with. All right. And may you motherfuckers eat a missile. Shalom.